There's an extra element of excitement in the Maroons squad following confirmation that Broncos whiz kid Reece Walsh will make his State of Origin debut. He was called into the team 2 years ago but didn't get to play after injuring his hamstring. But finally the Broncos fullback gets a start, all at the tender age of 20. Today talking about the emotional phone call he received from Queensland coach Billy Slater last night.
Yeah, it was pretty daunting, to be honest. It was about 8 o'clock at night, so I was in my bed crying. But when I seen the call come through, it was pretty exciting, and I let it ring out for a little bit until I picked it up. So, you know, those sorts of calls are ones you remember for a long time.
Now, with Reece Walsh in the team, there's no Kalen Ponga, a surprise omission for the player who was man of the match here at Suncorp Stadium in last year's series decided. But this year, he hasn't got a lot of game time, plagued by concussion. Billy Slater explaining the reason why he was overlooked.
Yeah, he's got to play a bit more football. So, yeah, he started that process.
7 changes in total. David Fafita, Tom Flegler and Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow have all been recalled after not playing any part in the 2022 Origin Series.
A bit surreal. When he rang me last night, he just said if I was ready to play, and I said, yeah, I'm ready, and yeah, I'm so grateful for the opportunity, and yeah, I'm excited.
Just keep improving each week, you know, mate. And I'm loving footy. Obviously, you can tell by my smile on my face, and yeah, I'm enjoying it, mate.
Now, the Maroons team will quickly get down to work, holding their first training session in Brisbane tomorrow morning before heading down to the Gold Coast for a week-long camp, all in anticipation for that State of Origin series opener at the Adelaide Oval next Wednesday night.
The Blues have made some surprise calls as well, none bigger than handing a debut to Tevita Pangai Jr. The former Bronco, one of 4 possible first gamers. Danica Mason has more.
Well, the Blues side has officially been named ahead of Game 1 of State of Origin on May 31st in Adelaide, and there were a couple of selection shocks for the New South Wales side. 3 debutants in the team as well. Tevita Pangai Jr. from the Bulldogs getting his call up. He's been named to start in Game 1. A couple of other debutants as well. Hudson Young from the Canberra Raiders and Nicho Hynes will get his chance. He has been named to come off the bench for the Blues in Game 1, and this morning Brad Fittler spoke about what he liked about Tevita Pangai Jr. and says he's set for Origin.
Yeah, looking forward to getting to know him. I've always thought he was very talented. I think we've all seen that. But just seeing that next step where showing a bit more control, I think he does at Canterbury, and just having a bit more of an impact.
There was some heartbreak though for poor old Jake Trbojevic, who has injured his calf, which has made him unavailable for the Blues. But in some good news, his brother Tom Trbojevic, he says he's fit and firing, and after a starring performance from the Seagulls yesterday afternoon, he says he's coming into State of Origin camp full of confidence.
It's been a tough few weeks for us at Manly. We haven't been putting the performance we wanted to, so it's good to go down there on a tough road trip and put in a game like that and get a win like that. So it really helps, and you know, it sets up the week quite nicely.
There was a lot of debate about who would be named at hooker, whether it be Damien Cook or Api Coruscant, and this morning Brad Fittler explained exactly why he chose Api Coruscant over Cook.
Well, there's always going to be tight on whether we play 2 hookers. I don't know, you just sort of weigh it up at the end and you try to talk to people and watch the games. Cookie's going so well, and it's made it such a hard decision.
So the team will go through their first training session tomorrow here in Coogee ahead of Game 1 in Adelaide next Wednesday.
The Dolphins have accepted Felice Kafusi's ban, meaning the back rower will miss the next 3 games. He's already been outed for a month this year for a late tackle back in round 3.
Oh, he was pretty quiet. Obviously, he's a bit frustrated, to be given the ban. End of the day, it's that's footy, and he's got to deal with the consequences, and we just got to move on as a team.
Thursday's game against the Dragons will be Jermaine Asarko's 100th in the NRL.